Initiative, Public Servant, House of Representatives demands reversal of telco's tariff hike as new pricing begins. On the front end, Gaza ceasefire concerns grow as Israel Security Cabinet supports United States President. In sport, Super Eagles striker Taiwo Baruwa scores as Nottingham Forest urges Exeter City out of FA Cup competition. Now the details. I am Taiwo Baruwa. The Lagos State government has announced the cancellation of the work from home initiative. For public servant effective March 31, 2025. In a statement issued by the head of service body Aguru, the decision follows the implementation of the new minimum wage and other welfare improvement aimed at enhancing the well-being of a public servant. Aguru urged public servants to rededicate themselves to their responsibilities, while accounting officers have been directed to ensure widespread awareness of the new directive. It will be recalled that Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu approved the move, emphasizing the need for workers to fully resume on-site duties across all ministries, departments and agencies and aids to ensure efficient service delivery. A bill to establish the Lagos State Research Trust Fund has scaled through second reading in the Lagos State House of Assembly. Sponsor of the bill, Gbolahan Ishawu, underscored the necessity of a structured and sustainable research and development funding system to drive innovation, economic growth and technological advancement in Lagos State. Ishawu noted that research funding could make a transformative impact on healthcare, agriculture, security and smart city development. He explained that the fund will foster economic diversification by supporting startups, universities and research institutions to develop new products and services, creating thousands of high-value jobs. The bill, when passed into law, will also enable local scientists and doctors access funds to conduct critical research, develop affordable medicines and strengthen disease surveillance. Speaker Mojisola Miranda thereafter committed the bill to a 7-member ad hoc committee set up at plenary for further scrutiny and report back to the House in a few weeks. The Lagos State Domestic and Sexual Violence Agency, DSVA, in its continuous fight against domestic and sexual violence, has arraigned a retired police officer before magistrate court, and he has been remanded in Kirikiri Correctional Facility. The retired police officer was reported to have defiled a 17-year-old girl in Ogudu Area Command premises. DSVA Head Public Affairs Unit Adejoke Ladenegon Ogini in a statement says the case has been adjourned to March 11 pending the issuance of the Directorate of Public Prosecution's legal advice. The statement notes that the agency remains committed to ensuring justice and reiterates the Lagos State government zero tolerance for sexual violence, urging everyone to say something whenever they see something. Now to the rest of the stories. The House of Representatives has directed telecom regulator Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC) and the Minister of Communications, Innovation and Digital Economy to suspend the tariff increase, arguing that Nigerians cannot afford higher telecom costs amid rising inflation and the removal of fuel subsidies. This is coming after Nigerian telecommunications operators started implementing the longer-awaited 50% tariff hike following regulatory approval from the NCC as lawmakers moved to halt the rollout, citing economic hardship. The House of Representatives' intervention came after a motion of urgent public importance was raised by member Aboku Ofreji during plenary session. Ofreji argued that while telecommunications companies justified the tariff hike by citing rising operational costs and the need for improved service delivery, the timing was particularly problematic given the economic hardship many Nigerians face. The tariff hike, which had been cleared by the NCC, was scheduled to take effect nationwide on Monday. And the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has reviewed upward the fees charged on automated teller machines ATM withdrawals effective March 1. In a circular, CBN Acting Director, Financial Policy and Regulation Department, John Onoja, explained that the revised charges will address increasing operational costs and enhance the efficiency of banking services. Under the new rules, customers withdrawing from their own bank's ATMs will continue to enjoy free withdrawals. Withdrawals from on-site ATMs will incur 100 naira fee per 20,000 naira withdrawn. For withdrawals at ATMs belonging to other banks, 100 naira fee plus a surcharge of not more than 500 naira per 20,000 naira withdrawal will apply. The CBN emphasized that the surcharge is the income of the ATM deployer and must be made known to customers at the point of withdrawal. In foreign news, there are fears about a possible resumption of the war in Gaza after Israel's security cabinet supported President Donald Trump's demand for all remaining hostages to be returned. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says he had ordered troops to amass inside and around Gaza in response to Hamas' announcement that was postponing freeing more hostages until further notice. Netanyahu did not specify whether he was demanding the release of all 66 remaining hostages or just the 3 due to be freed this Saturday. Hamas responded by saying it remained committed to the ceasefire deal and that Israel was responsible for any complications or delays. Report says Arab countries are accepting pressure on Hamas to try to get the deal back on track. In sport now, Super Eagles striker Taiwo Baruwa was on target for Nottingham Forest, who edged out lower division side Exeter on penalties in the 4th round of the FA Cup. Forest went through to the 5th round 4-2 on penalty shootout after 90 minutes, and the extra time ended 2-2 draw. Awoni's Nigerian team, Olaino, was not included in Forest squad for the cup tie. The Super Eagles striker scored on 37th minute to put Forest 2-1 ahead. The Exeter had taken the lead through Josh Magnus in the 5th minute. Ramon Tosa made it 1-1 draw in the 10 minutes after the home team had gone ahead, despite having a player sent off. With 3 minutes left in the game, Exeter still managed to force the game to penalties. And that's it on the news at 10, but just before we go, Still Alive, make use of pedestrian bridges where available. You can follow us and like all the various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that Sanwo-Olu administration provided 87,000 units of a single dual composite furniture for primary school pupils spread across the 6 education districts? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. The Lagos State Government has announced the cancellation of the Work From Home initiative for public servants effective March 31, 2025. The House of Representatives has directed telecom regulator, Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC), and the Minister of Communications, Innovation and Digital Economy to suspend the tariff increase, arguing that Nigerians cannot afford higher telecom costs amid rising inflation and the removal of fuel subsidies. We also told you that there are fears about a possible resumption of the war in Gaza after Israel's security cabinet supported President Trump's demand for all remaining hostages to be returned. Finally, sports Super Eagles striker Taiwo Baruwa was on target for Nottingham Forest to edge out lower division side Exeter on penalties in the fourth round of the FA Cup. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Coyote Mafalasheri. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Thank you for listening. Good morning.